Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you are new to my channel, a very big welcome to you too. Now to start with, I've got Beautiful Birds by Emmanuel Walker. It's a nice bright orange colour. The paper is really nice, it's got a nice tooth to it. It's really thick. It is a slight off-white colour. That doesn't bother me too much. It's still quite white, but not pure white. So look at the little aeroplanes. They do look like birds, don't they? That's cute. Little bee eater. It must be a bee eater because they're trying to catch the bees. I don't know if you can see the bees from there. I'll just lift it up a little bit higher. So it's really thick paper. You can hear that. It's really thick. It's almost like cardstock. So you're not going to have any problems with bleed through. You can use watercolours, Inktense, or any wet media. I think these are some kind of a heron or something. And chickens. All different types of chickens. Cockerel, I think that's a cockerel. So lots of lovely chickens to colour there. So we've got some little doves here, and they've just been set free, some little hands setting them free at the bottom there. And some beautiful geese. They are pretty, I like those. So you can actually see that there is quite an off sort of white colour to the pages. I don't know if it shows up on camera because everything looks a little bit dark on the camera anyway, but it's still a good colour. I don't mind it. So we've got some beautiful geese and some lovely herons, beautiful herons. I think they're herons. And there's one there without the fluffy head. There's some with fluffy heads and some without fluffy heads. And there's some nice little bulrushes in there. So they're hiding among the bulrushes. And we've got an eagle trying to catch a fish for dinner. Poor fishy. This one makes my eyes go a little bit funny because of all the zigzags. But look how cute these little birds are. Aren't they sweet? Next we have some beautiful flamingos. I think I'll do each one of those a different shade of orangey pink to make it really interesting. And then we've got a slightly Christmassy one. That's actually quite a very Christmassy one. Some little snowflakes and some geese. I didn't know that geese were really Christmassy birds, but I suppose they could be, couldn't they? And she's got some little tiny chicks. It's very cute. And we've got a mother goose. What's her little babies? They're eating seeds or breadcrumbs. She's got a little bow around her neck. How sweet. Beautiful little hummingbirds eating nectar from the flowers. That's very pretty. Some more hummingbirds, just sort of humming in the air and just doing their thing. I'm not sure what they are. Is it some kind of a stork or something with a beak like that? I think that's like a little river or a stream or something. Looks like he's standing in water. Now, I spot the crocodile. I didn't notice it at first. He's there, and he's got a reflection in the water. And there's a little bird who's very, very brave because he's standing on the alligator. It could be a crocodile, I'm not sure. Alligator or crocodile, one or the other. He's very brave. He's standing on the crocodile's nose, And the crocodile thinks, yum, dinner. But I like the little reflections they've done. I think that's really cute. So here we have what I think might be quails. It's got like a quail's shaped body. The face doesn't look very quail, or at least the beak doesn't look very quail-like, but it looks like a quail apart from that. And there's a pair of eyes, isn't it? It's supposed to be a little pair of eyes peeping at us. Oh, look at these cute, plump little kiwis. They are sweet. They're very, very sweet. They've got some little eggs there. They're looking after their eggs. How cute. So that must be Mummy and Daddy. Very, very pretty. Then we have a little, not sure, he looks like a kind of like a woodpecker, but I'm not sure. He's not sitting on a branch pecking a hole, so maybe he's not a woodpecker, maybe he just looks like one, and he's sitting on top of a microphone and it says on the air, and he's singing a tune to the music. And here we have some birds. I'm not quite sure what sort of birds they are, and there's a pair of arms playing a harp or some type of a harp-ish looking instrument. I'm not sure what sort of instrument that is. And then we have some parrots. I think they're probably in a rainforest because there seems to be like rain coming down. Next we have some little ducks. I think that one's asleep because when they sleep I think they have their heads facing backwards. They sort of turn their heads right around and sort of snuggle into the back of their feathers, or sort of like under their wings sort of thing. So that's cute. I like that. That's very nice. So next we have a nightingale. The window is open and there's a moon and some stars, so I think that must be a nightingale. He's singing at night time, so that's what nightingales do. Next, I'm not sure if that's a woodpecker or something else. He's looking through a little hole there. And he's got a little berry in his mouth. We have some owls. Kind of makes my eyes go a little bit funny. So those little patterns on their feathers, they look a little bit zigzaggy to me. Kind of makes my eyes go funny. So there we have some nice owls. And here we have a little baby bird, and its mum has got a nice juicy worm in its mouth, so it's dinner time. And there's the poor unfortunate little worm. He's been pulled out of his apple. Poor little worm. I think these are birds of paradise because of their big long tails. I'm not sure, I'm not certain, but I think they might be. So that's lovely, isn't it? Some beautiful plumage there to colour. Here we have some lovely peacocks. It's a little bit difficult for me to figure out where they sort of start and finish. They sort of all run into each other. I can't tell where the the plumage from one finishes and starts on the next. But that's a challenge, so that's good. I have to be honest, I don't like this one at all, because I don't like the faces in the background. I don't like them at all. They're not very well done. I love the little bird. I think the birds are lovely. Okay, so here's another one with faces. This one doesn't appeal to me either. I like the little plump bird though, it's cute. But I'll do something with it. What have we got here? So we've got some snowflakes and two little birds. I can't tell if they're in a nest. That's a little bit difficult for me to figure out what's going on there. I think it's probably a nest of some sort. It's on a kind of like a branch. It's just sort of I don't know. It's just a little bit difficult for me to figure out what's going on. But there's lots of lovely little birds to colour. And I think these are swallows or swifts. I don't know the difference between the two. and some beautiful swans. Their reflections in the water. They're beautiful. Some toucan. Now this is one that I really do love. All those beautiful little birds. I can do each one a different colour. And there's not too much small intricate detail. There's like a good balance of larger areas and smaller areas. So that's really pretty. I do like that. And I think in this book you could use just about any media you like. Watercolours, ink tints, inks, markers. It's not going to go through. It's really, really thick paper. So that's sweet, isn't it? I think that's a little, it looks like a little kingfisher eating a fish. Some other little, kind of like a little kingfish, because it's got that little thing on the head. And I'm not sure what they are. It's very pretty, I like that. Looks like he's sitting on the moon. Oh, so that's interesting, isn't it? You've got a little hang glider and a formation of geese in the same sort of shape as the hang glider, so that's quite pretty. I quite like that. I think they're geese. I'm not sure what they are. They sort of look like a goose shape. There's a lot in this book. It's a very thick book. I think these must be woodpeckers. The way he's sort of leaning on there and he looks like he's about to peck a hole in the wood. And I could put some little leaves on here, or just put some more little birds sitting on there, or some little insects. So I like that. I think that's really pretty. And here we have something very unusual. Got like a statue with a fig leaf and a little birdie. I'm not sure what kind of birdie, but that's an unusual picture, isn't it? Somebody did have a bit of an imagination when they designed that one. Now how cute is this? You've got little canaries or budgies, or I'm not sure if they're the same thing, canaries and budgies. Look very similar. So you've got a little bird in a swing, and at the bottom there, got a naughty kitty cat. He's thinking, I want to get one of those birds to eat. You can see by the look on his face, he's not thinking good things. That's really cute. I like that. So next we have what looks like somebody looking through binoculars, bird watching. It's got a beautiful little bird there and some little flowers, little berries or buds on there. I'm not sure what they are. That's really cute. I like that. That's very pretty. And here we just have lots of feathers. There aren't any birds on this one, just feathers of all types. Very pretty. And here we have some more feathers. I think they might be plumes from a bird of paradise or something like that, and some smaller feathers. I really love this picture. It's beautiful. You've got so many birds. There's a toucan, a pelican, a flamingo. I can see a little quail, a little tiny bird hatching out of an egg. Lots of eggs, little speckled eggs. I think there's like a little dove, a heron. All kinds of birds there. That's really pretty. I love that. I will enjoy that one. I think this is probably my favourite in the book. Really beautiful. So that's that book. I love the orange that goes with it. I love the orange cover. That's really pretty. So that's that one. Next we have Succulents. This is a lovely little book. There's a lot in this. This is the studio series by PAUPER Press, and they do quite a few books, and they've got really, really nice paper. Really nice. It's quite thick, it's got a nice texture, and it's very white. Very, very pretty pictures too. If you like succulents, you'll love this book. It's really pretty. So many different types as well. You're not going to get bored doing this. And you've got all the little pot plants. You can do lots of bright colours on the pots and do all the little succulents, all different shades of greens. It's going to look so pretty. And some of them have flowers on them, so it's going to be really, really nice to colour. The print on this is really nice. It's quite very crisp. And the lines are not too dark on most of them or too thick, so it's got a really nice print. And just look at all the variation. So many different types of succulents. Some are a little bit simpler than others. There's a lot of black in that one, but that's like the background colour, so I'm not too bothered about that. That's fine. And how cute is that? Got a little hedgehog. He looks like a succulent, doesn't he, with his little spines? This is a very pretty one. Look at all those different types and all those beautiful pots. Very pretty. Can't tell if there's one page or two, they're so thick. Some lovely succulents in a terrarium. That's quite a simple one. That's lovely, I like that. That's quite simple, but it's really pretty. It's kind of, it's got detail, but not too much detail. But you can do lots of pretty colours and things. And here's some more terrariums. Quite simple, but very nice. I like that, that's really pretty. Simple but pretty. That's a little bit more intricate. That's sweet, isn't it? You've got a little bunny rabbit, some birds, little bee, little box there with some little roses in. That's really cute. That's very pretty. That's quite a simple one. You could put little flowers coming out of those. I think they do grow flowers out of those little bits on the top there, don't they? So you could do little, put your own little flowers in. That'd be nice. That's very pretty, isn't it? This is lovely white paper, by the way. It's really quite dazzling. Oh, that's really sweet. Little moth, I think, and caterpillar. Just bring that a bit closer. That's cute. I like that. That's very pretty. Some nice hanging terrariums. They're quite pretty. Another sort of, I was going to say it's simple, but it's not that simple. You've got the pattern around the edge. It's quite nice. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? You've got a little person there with a cactus on their head, like a wearing like a hat, like a cactus hat. And you've got a little person peeping out there. Little pussycat there. And very smiley, happy pots. I like this one. That's gorgeous. That's really, really pretty. Quite intricate. I'm not too sure about this one. It's not my favourite. Sorry about the birds in the background. They're getting noisy again. It's that time of day. These are pretty. I do like these. And the little berries. That looks just like asparagus to me. They're lovely. So we have something like a mandala style here. It's quite pretty. I do like this. This is really pretty. I like the little pot. It's quite cute. I like that. I like the flowers on there. They're really sweet. And the last page, and that's really sweet as well. So this is a beautiful book. They're both beautiful books. I'm really going to enjoy those. So thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you will find it enjoyable and maybe subscribe and like. That would be awesome. So thank you for watching. Bye.